Hello, everybody. This video is more for friends and family. I realized when we arrived home that even though I had taken many videos, the trip history was really incomplete, and there were a bunch of nights or even days that I didn't give a travel log, and I need to do that so everyone that's out there who's following us knows what we actually did. So this is night two of our Great Western Adventure. Our campground for the night is the KOA in Lawrence, Kansas. This was not going to be our original choice. I'm going to kind of preface a lot of the other videos. A lot of the campsites that we ended up with were not the campsites we were aiming for, or at least not originally. So let me give you an up close view of the campground itself. This campground is in the extreme northeast corner of Lawrence, Kansas. It's actually a little bit outside of the build up area and just north of the Kansas City Turnpike. Oh, by the way, those of you who are trying to read the codes at the bottom, I can guarantee you that they've all been changed by now. It's really relatively easy to find this campground, basically from the Kansas Turnpike. You come north about a mile, and then you turn right on to the state highway, and there's like two giant concrete teepees, and those are your landmarks. And about, I don't know, 200 feet to the east of the teepees is the campground. You come in off of US Highway 40, and if you can see the lines, we were in that campsite. We were met by the staff who were still there. Well, we were actually pretty early. We got there like at 4:30 in the afternoon, which is usually earlier than I would like to stop, but in this case, we needed to. We were just that tired. The campsites are, well, they're divided into two categories. You have the improved campsites with electric and water, and then you have a little bit, and then you have the ones with just water. We got one of the ones with water, and that's all we really needed at this point. Came with a picnic table and a fire ring, and the sites are all grass. And the nice thing is the ground is actually pretty soft, so it was really easy to set up the tent. We had to kind of hurry because almost as soon as we got the tent up, it started raining on us. It didn't last too long, but we just kind of sat it out in the tent. Luckily, this was about an hour and a half after we reached the campground. So we had a chance to kind of to get the tent set up, unload, kind of go, real, relax for a second, get showers and get cleaned up. And that's when the rain happened. Because we're somewhat close to Lawrence, you do need to take a little bit of precaution. So everything was pretty much under a, a passcode, which does, it was one passcode to unlock everything. So that wasn't too much of a hardship. They also have Wi-Fi, which really makes my wife happy. Honestly, we just kind of mellowed out. I got a fire going, cooked dinner. We tried to make tea, and my wife made rice, and she steamed some stuff for her dinner, which worked okay. I have to admit, we were struggling a little bit with, there was just enough of a of a wind or breeze that was causing the stove not to function as efficiently as it could be. I have to admit, it wasn't our best of nights. We were a little cross with each other. And I think that was just because of lack of sleep and the change in schedules and everything else. But we made it through it by about 9 o'clock. I think after showers and food, we were feeling better. I also ducked out about 8 o'clock because there really wasn't anything in the campground or in the car that was really, I felt, that would satisfy me. So I drove down, and I have to admit, northeastern Lawrence is pretty residential. There isn't a lot of businesses. There was a Burger King, thank goodness, on the south side of the Kansas State Turnpike, and I had coupons too for Burger King. So I grabbed the food there, and I came back. My wife some of the stuff with the fries, and I think I got her an ice cream cone too. And we just about 9 o'clock, 9:30, we were just exhausted, tired, and we crawled into the tent under the blankets and just, well, fell asleep, except for one thing. And anyways, that ends the story of night 2 at the Lawrence KOA. Stay tuned for more campground videos and day 3 of our Great Western Adventure. And I can promise you, it was very interesting. Okay, until the next video. Bye for now.